a lot of hysteria whipped up in the media over the film Vishwaroopam. Various reckless and wild charges have been made by certain personalities and certain sections of the media, and many discussions have taken place, many criticisms have been voiced, many comments have been made without properly understanding the circumstances or the situation. Therefore, I thought it is necessary to clarify all the misconceptions that have been bandied about in the media. One of the first points to which I want to give an explanation. The main criticism has been that the film should not have been banned and that protection should have been given to the cinema theatres to ensure the screening of the movie. Now, there have also been various comments made that it is the duty of the state government to maintain law and order. Most people do not seem to understand what exactly is involved in maintaining law and order. And most people, especially those who air their comments very frequently over television channels, seem to be totally unaware of the sheer logistics of administration, maintenance of law and order. As far as I am concerned, as the Chief Minister of the state, as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, my first and foremost priority is the maintenance of law and order and to ensure public peace and a tranquil atmosphere in which people can carry on with their daily lives and their daily work. Now, how is law and order maintained? Practically, physically, through the police force. Now, I would like to point out a few facts. For argument's sake, suppose we had allowed the film to be released despite the protests and the demand for banning the movie from various Muslim organizations. Suppose the government had proceeded to allow the film to be screened. This film was proposed to be released in 524 theatres in Tamil Nadu. Now, various Muslim organizations, Federation of Muslim Organizations comprising 24 Muslim groups, outfits, organizations, parties, and some others who are not part of the federation, like the Tawheed Jamaat, they had all submitted a memorandum to the government, and they had met the Home Secretary, and they had demanded a ban on the movie, for reasons which they have already made public. Now, overruling their protests and overlooking their demands, these Muslim organizations had also announced various demonstrations, picketing, agitation in various places. And there was every apprehension that these protests could turn violent. Now, assuming that the government had allowed this film to be screened in 524 theatres, when intelligence reports were received about the possibility, the very real possibility of violence around the theatres, the only way to maintain law and order would have been to provide necessary protection, police protection, to all the 524 theatres. Now I would like you to think and ponder over whether this is practically, physically possible. The sanction strength, total sanction strength of the Tamil Nadu police force is 1,13,718. 1,13,718, this is the total sanction strength. Of these, the vacancies are 21,911. So the actual strength of the Tamil Nadu police is 91,807. This is the actual strength. Now there are many special units like the Economic Offences Wing, Idle Theft Wing, Cyber Crime Wing, Traffic Police, so on and so forth. Now, if you deduct the personnel required for these special units, then the total is 87,226. Only 87,226 police personnel for a population of 7 crore 28 lakhs. Now, there are regular duties of the police. The strength required for regular law and order duties, investigation, intelligence, traffic, escort duty, court duty, and other essential duties is 78,000. So that leaves a balance of only 9,226. So assuming that we had permitted the release of this movie in 524 theatres, the available police strength for providing bandobast and protection to the theatres would be only 9,226.